Alright, so Kunchi just put up the beta update like a few minutes ago. Apparently, we got some gyros and some inertial dampeners to play with. So let's fucking test them out and tinker it out a little bit and see how it goes. I think this is my version with directional thrusters. Yep. Okay. And I don't have enough crew. Dope, 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 dope. Alright, let's go nab us some crew. And then we'll commence the build. Yeah, so I didn't quite rebuild this ship yet to deal with the new physics. I've made it work well enough. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Alright. The reticle is now a cross instead of a box. That's kind of cool, I think. I have slight concern over if it's going to be easier or harder to see when your weapons are successfully targeted, but we will find out. Okay, cool. We don't have enough of these guys. Engineers, mechanics. Whoops. Okay, well, we got enough engineers. And stats are not great yet, but oh well. Well, we're just gonna deal with it. I run gyro array. Titanium gyro array. Neonite gyro array. Titanium gyro array. I think he said the inertia dampeners are only iron and Avorion. So we'll have to throw some of those on in a minute, but let's see how these gyro arrays act. Add some roll, some yaw. I'm just going to be slapping stuff on. I'm not going to keep this stuff on here right now, but just want to see how they act. Add some left. Does it matter where I place these? 0.4. Let's take this off. Doesn't seem to matter too much where they actually go. Okay, so gyros seem to help a lot with the roll. Primarily. Let's experiment. Yeah, it seems to help the roll out at a rate of about 4-to-1 in comparison to yaw and pitch, regardless of placement. Alright, well that's something. Can roll real fast. So I guess as far as your yaw and pitch goes, you would probably still want to use those directional thrusters at the back and rear of your ship for yaw, and for pitch, I'm not gonna go and explain how all that works. Unless somebody really wants a tutorial on it, I'm not gonna waste my damn time doing that. So let's test out these inertial dampeners now. Okay, we'll just leave the gyros on, I guess. Artificial subspace friction. That's just fancy talk for artificial braking. Looks like it adds a significant amount of brake thrust, even in a small package. 0.2. What are the block stats for that? 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Let's get... Whoops, that's not the one I want. So a 1x1x1 block is adding 1.4 meters per second squared brake thrust and 26 tons mass. Not too much for how much brake thrust you're getting. Taking down the thrust a little bit as well, requiring not an insignificant amount of energy. So that's going to be an issue on bigger ships, is getting enough energy to run these things so that they actually matter. I did not notice how much energy the gyros are taking. So 7.16 megawatts energy for the gyros. 60 megawatts for those inertial dampeners. So they're very expensive for energy. But let's see. Right now my brake thrust is 44 meters. Let's just slap some of these shits on here. And just like that, I've got 152 brake thrust and used up a fair amount of my energy. Let's see. Okay, I may have boosted a little too much there. They're braking very quickly though, in any direction. Okay, so let's... I don't have a really... Oh, I do have a really large ship, but I haven't even retrofitted that one for the most recent update, so I don't think... Well, I guess we could do a little experiment and see... Hold on. Velocity 728 meters per second and braking very quickly. Alright, so that's cool. My really big ship has not been retrofitted for for the most recent beta updates. So this is still like 3 updates ago vanilla build, and has a honestly about the same turning as my much less volumetric ship, ironically enough. So that's kind of funny. Let's test out some gyros on this thing. See how much they help. Sorry for the Steam messages. My friends are going a little bit wild. Okay, so here I'm seeing some roll and not yaw. Here I'm seeing some yaw. That's something. So maybe putting them in a central location would help with yaw and pitch more. But I am definitely not going to attempt to confirm that at this time. That's a lot of gyros to get to 1 radian a second. And that's pretty good for how big the ship is. 11 million volume. It's a pretty quick roll. Now, what's our speed? Maximum velocity is 307 because I do not have enough engineers. That was 1200. Dropping real quick. No, not as quick. Okay, let's try with the inertial dampeners now. .61 per second brake thrust improvement. Lots of improvement and lots of energy needed. About 1200. Very fast braking now. Alright, well, let's see, what else was added in this update? Oh, he added a prograde marker. I don't really know if I'll use it too much because it's pretty easy to tell what prograde is when you're actually moving, but it'll tell you what direction your drift is. I'm not drifting at all currently because my ship doesn't go very fast. That's kind of helpful. So like right now I'm going that way. Prograde marker could be useful. I don't know if I'll use it or not. It's fairly easy to tell where you're drifting to. Let's see. There's a lot of other small quality of life improvements. I'll post the patch notes in the description so you can check all of them out if you want. Can disable ship systems in the energy tab if you want to save some energy for something. Like if you're making some long jumps and need to save some energy, you don't have to hot swap modules out now. You can just disable some of your systems. Station wreckage despawn is longer. That's cool. Some other fixes and fine-tunings of things going on. That's about it. Alright, well, I'm going to get to retrofitting some of my ships with this new stuff to make them better. That's about it. Just wanted to make a quick video checking out these beta improvements, seeing roughly what they do. Peace.